Howdy folks, Matt here with Gulf Coast Fit. I'm here with Andrea and we're going to bust out a band micro session focusing on shoulders and arms, biceps, triceps, and deltoids. So we'll be busting out trisets, which means 3 exercises in a row. In this case, arms and shoulder trisets. And we're going to use different band combinations. We're going to get creative with how we position ourselves and how we anchor the bands, because that's part of the fun when you're using bands, is adapting to that learning curve. And we're going to get Andrea's pump on. And as you can tell, she's been doing a lot of that lately. And so we're going to keep the steam rolling. Here we go. I'm going to start with triceps, then biceps, then deltoids on each triset. And we'll run through each triset 2 to 3 times continuously. And the rep ranges for each exercise, for each muscle group, may not be constant. We're going to differentiate things as needed. So we're going to give her what she needs, and we don't find out exactly what that is until we're putting things into action. So let's hop up here. We're going to use this front sail for an anchor. All right, let's start with an overhead tricep extension. So grab these handles and face the other way, one in each hand. You go put your hands through the loops. All right, so we've got bands anchored up high. This is a high tricep extension or an overhead tricep extension. Let's stagger your feet, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Let's bring the elbows forward, hips back a little bit more. There we go. Now you're gonna extend your arms and flex your triceps. Squeeze, bring it back, flex and squeeze. Inhale on the way back, exhale when you push forward. Inhale, exhale. Although we're isolating the triceps, it's very dependent on keeping your core, hips, glutes, abs tight. That is your foundation. Everything will be semi-high, medium to high volume, but we're really focusing on the mind-muscle connection and getting the most out of every rep, so you don't need to do endless amounts of reps. Anywhere from 10 to 25 reps will be our range. Squeeze it hard. Here's my challenge for you. In the next 8 reps, get everything you need out of this. Squeeze. Inhale and squeeze. Inhale, squeeze. Good. Keep your wrist straight. Let's get 2 more. Try not to fall off the boat here. Awesome. For ease of transition, I'm going to keep the same anchor so that this tricep is a legit tricep, which means we don't want to rest a lot between each exercise in the tricep. So simply spin around, holding onto those bands, and you're going to do a bicep curl, a high bicep curl towards your temples. So let's scoot back enough, begin to squat down, arms start straight, and squeeze towards your ears. Now this is not hard enough for Andrea, so I'm going to slip in a black band real quick. We're going to add that to the yellow band and bust it out. Chest up a little more. So if you can't see, Andrea's got one end of the band in each hand. She's got a band looped through another band that's anchored. Squeeze and exhale. How many reps is not the most important thing. It's about your mind-muscle connection and seeing where you can take it. You want to do as many reps as you can, but you also want to reach that threshold as soon as possible and kind of max out your biceps or your target muscles work capacity as soon as possible. Let's get 3 more. She's doing a great job of making this hard. Plus we added another band. Got to be able to think on the fly like that. 1 more. I'm going to take a band away and we're going to do some rear delt flies. So this is our first shoulder exercise, focusing on the rear deltoids, posterior delts. So let's grab one in each hand. And you're going to do a reverse fly. Open up, retract and squeeze the shoulder blades. Your focus and your mind is in the posterior delts. Arms pretty straight, squat a little bit. Good, keep you stable. Bring your hands together, spread. Bring them together, but keep tension, so right about there, spread. And let's speed these up a little bit. you can use tempo to your advantage in a multitude of ways, whether you're going slower or whether you're doing negatives and accentuating the eccentric phase, or whether you're busting out a little bit faster tempo to get more reps in and making volume your intensity factor. Good. And by keeping the tension in the bands and not bringing them all the way forward, she's making this more effective. So starting now, let's get 10. Bust out, kind of pulse 10. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, it's getting tough. We like this. 4, 5. Now stay tight all the way down. 8, 9, and 10. All right, good. Take 6 recovery breaths. 6. Make them last. Before we go through this tri-set again, taking just a mini rest break. I like to use recovery breaths as an allowance between sets. And I know Andrea pretty well, so I think 6 breaths, based on how good she is at utilizing her breaths, will be added.